Hey everybody, it's WolfPack calling you from the Wolf Den. Uh, yeah, I've been away for a little bit. I've been watching some news and catching up and doing some little research. Um, I wanted to touch on first. Now, I'm not going to claim responsibility, but I wanted to say that I believe I had something to do with it. Um, Mr. David Seaman all of a sudden is having a problem with his YouTube account, and he's having a problem with the PayPal, and he's having a problem with the Patreon. For those of you caught up on my video, but that didn't get to me views, but anyway, those caught up on or saw that one. I told the bastard I was gonna get him, and I did. Now the PayPal, he's all pissed off to PayPal, the gold money, and the Patreon. Now they're cutting his ass off. I wonder how the fuck that happened, huh? Go figure, huh? I guess the Lord works in mysterious ways, huh? Well, I want to go over a couple things that I've been following here in the news. First of all, and get my input on this. I'd like to get your input back, please. Get me back on this, but um, yeah, got my new hat. Yes, don't tread on me. That's right. But anyway, I want to go over this real quick. This dude up in Ohio, Cleveland, went out there and shot that old 72-year-old man. I mean, just went up there and blew his head off. I mean, blame it on a girl or some shit, or he's mentally ill or whatever. And that's what the liberals are going to tell you as soon as he gets it, as soon as it gets out, he's mentally ill, he needed help and all that shit or whatever. But I'll tell you this right now, what the fuck's he doing with a weapon anyway, man? You know, um, and I guarantee that somebody's probably bought illegally. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. Um, the next thing is that he just wanted to go look for people to kill. I don't know why he said he killed 13 people. Hell, they never know. But anyway, he did it on the Facebook live. Um, so everybody yelling about that censorship and everything, But I'm just saying that right now that kind of shit don't shouldn't make it on any social media. I mean, you got kids watching and shit. I mean, hell, we even got other people that want to do the same, look up to, want to go do the same damn thing and shit. And because he's a hero, to them or whatever. Well, um, that right there that you witnessed on that Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is pure evil. And I'm talking about slapdash dog ass fucking frothing at the mouth of rabies crazy. All right. Um, Now I'm gonna touch on this subject too. And I got to thinking about this. Everybody knows that I carry a weapon, and everybody knows that I carry two 6 shooters. I got my gun in the truck, my rifle in the truck there, and everybody knows I carry. Now, um, first of all, if anyone I believe that had been trained with any type of weapon, at that time, once he pulled that weapon, had could have defended themselves. I'm not sure how it would have went with an old fella like that. But at least he had some kind of a chance. This poor old fella didn't even have a damn chance. I mean, Um, so I want to throw that out that if he had open carry or if he had concealed carry, things may have turned out different. Hell, they may both have been dead. I don't know, but um, I believe in that situation that calling 911 ain't gonna fucking work. I mean, calling your mom or calling your girlfriend on the phone ain't gonna work. Talking that guy out of it wasn't gonna work. So you didn't have any choice. We got stand the ground law here in Texas, and it's like, he, we shot that son bitch. If you shot that son bitch, then you wouldn't. You might go to court and shit, but you know what? These liberal son bitches probably get it. Well, you killed him on purpose. You goddamn right, I killed him on purpose. Some bitch pointed a gun at me, talking all crazy and shit. You goddamn right, I killed his ass. you know. But my point being is this: is that we're learning. These super set fools that are running around here freaking day, and we got to be able to self protect us to yourself, especially women, and especially kids. Not so much, but that's what you're there for, is to keep to keep them safe. And I don't know how you feel about if you want to carry a weapon or not, but that was a video that would maybe entice you or maybe think about um, purchasing a weapon and getting some training on it, know how to use it for situations like that. Um, and I I watched the video how it played out, and I watched the son bitch on the Facebook and shit like that, how everything, how bad he had it, and all this kind of crap or whatever, you know. So, but that don't give you no damn right to go out and kill somebody. I mean, just because you went to Vegas and lost all your damn money wasn't their damn fault. You lost all your damn money. And that's another damn thing too. He blames it on his ex-wife or his ex-girlfriend or what the hell ever she was. I don't know what they call it nowadays anyway. Anyway, they knew each other pretty good, I guess. Anyway, I guess she got pissed off at him because they're spending all the money in Vegas and shit. And he goes out and fucking uh, starts killing it in her name. Why do you go and kill her ass? I mean, yeah, he got to beat with her. She probably whooped his ass. But anyway, he going around blaming it on her because she was all this and all that, whatever. So, I mean, well, hell. I mean, why'd you stay with her then? I mean, shit, that's what men got to realize these days. You know, if a woman doing you wrong and you know you're having a hard time dealing with a woman, get the fuck out, man. It ain't worth it. You know, it ain't worth all that shit. You know, if you can be sitting back at the bar drinking a beer and shit, you know, going out there looking for your hooker and shit. You know, you have to deal with that shit when you get home. You know, spending all your money and shit. Shit, I tell them right now, real quick. I tell you, you know what? um, she'd been gone, long gone. Um, she could have half my shit. I wouldn't care. Just get the fuck out. But anyway, he blames it on her, and I don't know which is true, which is not true. I don't know, but I do know that uh, he blamed it on her why he went all mental case and shit like that. And I don't think that's true. I don't think anybody can drive you to go mental and shit like that. Um, but I guess it could be done, be a woman, but I don't know. I'm just saying. But so that son bitch, they finally I just got up this morning and found out that son bitch is dead in hell and killed himself. Now I got an opinion on that too. I mean, you know what, you dumb man. You know, that's a coward way out. Kill yourself, man. I mean, you know what? Hell, at least go with her yourself and say, yeah, I did it. And, you know, do your crime or whatever, get the death penalty, whatever. Then somebody went just blew himself in the head and shit. They said it was at McDonald's going through the drive-through. I'm like, I guess they saw him when he ordered his freaking as a Big Mac. I think he shot himself, and that guy asked, "You want fries with that?" Boom, there he went right there. Because he couldn't make up his mind if he wanted fries or not. I don't know. The stress got to him and shit. I think maybe that guy tipped him off because he said fries. I don't know, fucking fries. Boom, you know. Or he got pissed off because they didn't use the right um, soda water or didn't get the right straw or some shit. I don't know. So, but I will say this is that, and then I was looking, I was in there watching that 48 hours last night. And same shit. No, this boy and girl went up to the store and they were 18, 19. Anyway, they went up to the store and was getting gas. Went in and got it. They didn't even go in. They just was outside and getting their gas. And these old boys rolled up on them. An SUV and a sedan looking thing, whatever. He one sedan went over by the where the pumps were, and this SUV over there, and it was the Bloods. And he thought this old boy here with his girlfriend was a Crip. I mean, they unloaded on his ass. I mean, they had 45 shells, they 9mm shells. They had freaking AK-47s. They had all kind of 9mm shells. They had all kind of shit they blew that damn car with. I mean, they shot the shit out of that. Killed him, and I guess he leaned over to protect her, and she didn't get hit. How that happened, I don't know. You see in that car, like, damn, there was bullet holes and that, all that, or something. So, anyway, she lived, whatever, and they counted down these people, come and find out they were freaking Bloods, and they made a mistake. I mean, fuck. You know, so my thing is that, you know what, I don't want to have an opportunity where somebody else makes a freaking mistake and I can't defend myself. Um, the law said, what you can and can't do and shit like that. But in my mind, what I'm telling you right now is I defend myself, and I don't provoke shit. But if you don't want to fight, I mean, you better pass me on by because there's gonna be trouble if you start waving a gun around my ass, start threatening my ass or anything. Touch me, touch me. Okay, just touch me. All right. Well, give me a fucking reason. But we got like the Antifa some bitches. They got their ass whooped. Boy, did you see that up at Berkeley? They got their ass whooped. Oh, boy, knocked the shit out of a girl. I ain't saying that was right. I don't know what the situation. I ain't saying it was right. But God damn, he knocked the shit out of her, man. I mean, boom. Which, which I got a question. It's like, you know what? If you know you're gonna be in a situation where there's probably gonna be a riot and you're a woman, if you don't want to protect yourself, you need to get the fuck out of the way. Because when the fists start flying, man, I'm telling you, you know where they're gonna go. But now the Antifa, some bitch was throwing bottles and they were throwing rocks and shit. I saw that and everything. So, but anyway, a bunch of these oath keepers, bikers, man, they got in there. They run them out of town. So that was kind of funny to watch. But the rest of the stick, man, damn, they right, the rest of the stick, man, again. But I don't know, man. I don't know about the stick, man. He needs to get out of trouble, put that stick away for a little bit. But yeah, so we run them Antifa some bitches out there. And then what gets me about the Antifa, and I was watching this and you see if you agree with me or not, but see them Antifa some bitches, they want to go up there and antagonize the shit out of you. And they want you to react. And as soon as you react, they go run to the cops and say, "Oh, you arrest him, arrest him, arrest him." They go run to the cop. Now, 15 minutes ago, they were telling the cops to fuck off, fuck you. You're a race, you're a Nazi. Here comes the Nazis. Here comes, the state police and all this shit. And then somebody wants to do something to them. The first place they want to run is a cop. Yeah. I was sitting there watching these two cops sitting there at Berkeley. They were sitting there. One of them was out of the car, and one was drinking a cup of coffee there. And one of them went, "Aren't you going to get out and do your job?" I said, "For what?" you know, he goes, "Well, there's people." I said, "Well, I don't know. I said, "About what?" He said, "About what?" Like, so what happened? What the cops are saying is, you know what? We're gonna sit out here and wait till y'all beat the shit out of each other. Then we're just gonna come in and clean up the freaking mess. That's, and I don't blame the cops. Why get up in there and fight with them? They let them beat the shit out of each other, and you know what? They'll end sooner or later. Like the cops say, it don't do no good to arrest them. Some bitches they back on the street within 24 hours. Well, I'm like, well, let them go beat the shit out of each other. You know, beat shit out of each other. Make our job a lot easier. Shit. All we got to do is drag them, put them in the paddy wagon. Well, it's a pretty good idea for the cops. But so I watched that 48 and I saw that one too, and it kind of made up my mind. You know what? I wish I had more people that were trained and had a level head that knew how to use a weapon and stuff. And you can look at it either way or another. One way you can look at it and say, well, everybody shouldn't be armed. It makes people feel uncomfortable, and you don't know. Well, let's put it this way. What if your shoe's on the other foot and there's somebody in that restaurant or somewhere like that, and he bucks in there, and then he points the gun at everybody, and he ends up shooting the cash register, shooting the cashier or something like that. Well, you don't know at that time if he's gonna turn around and start shooting other people. So he's like, damn, I want a fucking equalizer, And cop told me one time, he said, why are you going to open carry? He said, man, because if something goes wrong, they're gonna start aiming at you. You know, I'm like, well, fuck yeah, that's what I'm there for. And, let get people out, get these innocent people out of the way. It's just gonna be me and him. You know, what if he's got a Uzi or something? I got that son bitch can get Uzi, fire 100 rounds in 3 minutes or something. I said, shit, it only takes me one. I mean, shit. Like that's not on that 48 hours, man. They shot the shit out of. They shot. There were shells everywhere. I don't think there's only like 10 bullets hit the freaking vehicle. Huh. I ain't never seen none of them Antifa some bitches. They're none of them gamers at the fucking range. I don't know. So, hey, we got We got kids around here in Texas. They start hunting, but they take them up to the range, teach them how to use the weapon and shit. And they knocking this shit out of a target 300 yards away. Goddamn gangbanger. He's so fucked up he can't even see that far. You know. And they want to do this when they check them out when they're out there and point the weapon like they're pointing their finger at you and shit. Like, I ain't scared of nobody going like that. Now, you get somebody going like this, hold up, hold the phone there. Now, some bitch knows what he's doing. So, I want to get at about the gun control and shit like that. I've been watching that, and I look at a couple situations. Now, they can go either way, and I admit it both. I understand both points, but I made my decision that I don't trust any um, any entity that's supposed to protect and serve me anymore. I don't, because I think all they're out there to do is protect and serve and protect their ass, so they don't get a lawsuit and shit. And that's the reason why um, that some people are treated differently than others, because they're worried about getting a big lawsuit from the Islams and from the Muslims, and from anybody that's a minority per se. They're worried about getting a lawsuit, um, so they turn around and let them go. And somebody like me, shit, put me in the fucking jail. I ain't got no damn right. And so that's what I feel about the gun control and me being able to carry or whatever. And there's ways to carry too that concealed. You can consider it open carry. You don't have to conceal weapons. I mean, you can. People, women I know wear them in a purse. Or my older daughter, she got a little pink 38 she puts in there. It's all cute and shit. Until you see her shoot. My God, you see her shoot. Well, shit, she can shoot. So, and I feel comfortable with her as a woman walking around today, knowing that she has a way to defend herself that resolves like physically fighting or something like that. So that makes me feel good and a little safe. And then knowing also that she knows how to use it, that makes me feel pretty good too. So, um, that's what I got to say about the gun control shit. Y'all hit me back. I know people can go both ways with this, but that's the way I feel. And I put it this way: I'd rather have a gun and not need it than need one and not have one. You know, because like this is that like this mental patient, and I don't know who's gonna fucking shoot. And I tell you this right now, if I had rolled up on that situation and I saw him shot that 72-year-old man, all that police chasing shit would have been over with. I'd have been like, come get his ass. Shut the come get his ass. You know, shot that 72-year-old man too, not doing nothing. Shit, you want me to give you first, mate? Here, let me step on that one for you a little bit. How's that feel? How that make you feel? I heard like it hurt, bro. So, and that old man, I mean, everybody gonna say, he's an old 72-year-old man. He's probably walking to the liquor store, but he lived with his daughter and everything. So he probably went down there, got him a little beer, got him something to drink, for the day. And that was his run, going out, get us a little drink and coming back and spending time with family and shit. And his family even said he's just a good old boy, just give his shirt off his bag. And to go and kill somebody like that, man, I mean, damn. But it's the world we live in today. Next thing, probably the last thing we'll cover here is these damn Chinese. But I done had about enough of these fucking Chinese people. I mean, these really North Korean people. Well, China too, but these North Korean some bitches. I about done had enough of that Kim Jong Un, whatever the hell he is. Okay. First of all, I ain't worried about that some bitch launching nukes because it's short, fat fucker. Cause he can't even reach the button. Push. He's having to jump and shoot. I don't know. And then he goes out and he says he's going to launch a missile. And Trump got played on that one. Okay, and here's the reason why. Because the fact is, Trump came out and said if they test a nuclear weapon, that we were going to go in and do something. Well, he left it a little out there, didn't he? Because he didn't say nothing about missiles. So now Trump's sitting there throwing the thumb and saying, "Oh shit, well, I really can't say nothing because I can't do nothing because he shot a missile, not a nuclear test." So that's just the way Kim Jong Un's gonna fuck with him. So I got to give that round to 01 there. He's done some bitch, but um, he might have fixed the battle. But I saw they got all people alert and pans freaking evacuating and so forth, shit like that or whatever. I don't know why they're evacuating for. It's a nuclear bomb. Shit, you ain't gonna go far. It ain't like they're bombing over here. Up the road over there. You ain't getting hit. No hell, you got to hit far from it. You're fucking toast. you know, that radiation, man, that shit don't play, man. And so I don't know about these fucking North Koreans, but I've had enough of them. I'm about ready to tired. I'm tired. I need to shit. We need to shit or get off the pot on them some bitches. We need to go ahead and go ahead on over. And I tell you what we need to do, and I believe this might be what's getting ready to happen. We need to bring in that SEAL Team 6 or some special operators go in there, okay, and kill that fat son of a bitch, and then let China choose their next leader. Um, because the fact is that either way you look at it, North Korea does contribute some rice, I think, to fucking China. I don't know anyway, but anyway, I think that should happen. Instead of causing all this World War III shit and stink or whatever, just go in there and kill some bitch. Let the Chinese pick out somebody else, and if we don't like him, we'll kill that some bitch too. We do it all the time. Done it all the time, So just do that shit. But I will say this too. The Chinese, supposed to be in there regulating them or whatever because they're a communist country and they ain't doing shit. So I tell you this right now, the Chinese got some up their sleeve too. Yeah, them some bitches have made up that freaking algorithm freaking for freaking Bitcoin and shit. Now the Bitcoin's dropping and freaking Patreon's charging you like $15 per transaction. PayPal's shit and getting because they done realize they're on top of a Ponzi scheme there with David Seaman and the fucking and the gold money. You're just pissed off because the fact is that he ain't bringing them no business. Um, and it's negative publicity every time he comes on when he says something about the gold money. They're like, oh, don't, no, bro, no, man, don't say nothing about it. Don't say nothing about it. But so I'm still researching that ass, and I'm catching him when he comes on. And the next thing is that tell me why. Okay, and I've noticed this over last week or so. During an incident or during an event on the YouTube, you used to get live event. You used to get live streams from where they're at. From people that were there, people, independent reporters reporting on shit. Um, and asking questions and getting the shit beat out of them. Sprayed, maced, and all that shit, whatever. Well, now you don't find nothing live on YouTube no more. If it is, I said, well, let me look up something live. So I typed in live streams today, and I got two monkeys having sex, and then I had a giraffe delivering giraffes, and then I had the kitty cat channel where you can go look at the kitty cats play all day. Yeah, that's the shit I want to fucking know about right there. Yeah, that's some good shit there. So YouTube's got a little problem there with what they're allowing and what they ain't allowing, and I think they're stepping and fetching. They may have to back up and punt. I don't know. They realize that something's wrong, so they didn't cut down on the live streams on that. So you really can't get a live stream. Yesterday I was watching David Seaman try to go live yesterday, and they cut his ass off. They cut his ass off because of some content he said or whatever. They cut his ass off. And then he got all pissed off at the YouTube screen and hollering out. And I'm like, dude, you know what? You better shut the fuck up. They're going to shut you down for good, which is my goal. If it happens, I remember that. Remember, big party. Save David Seaman. David Seaman Day. Yeah, David Seaman Day. It's coming, man. Big party. Big party. Big party. Bring the whiskey. All hail Seaman. Yeah. Swap semen together, I guess, or something. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Anyway, we get drunk, beat somebody. Um, But no, and then the other thing too I was talking about was there was a crew with Dabu 777. He's on YouTube, and there's another guy. Breaking news. Anyway, they got all in coots together, and they were following this. They said they were following some bitch around Cleveland, right? They were running around Cleveland, and I had that broadcastify on to the Cleveland channel, listen to the cops or whatever, right? You know, they pulled this dude over for working for a breaking news, pulled his ass over, and you could hear everything on the broadcast, everything that they were saying, even what he couldn't hear. You could hear what the freaking cops were saying. I was laughing my ass off because I kept trying to type in, they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing this. But fucking don't listen to me. So anyway, they run him out of town, told him to cease and desist. They followed him up there to the highway. Well, then they got to talk about it the next day, and that dude said, "Yeah," he said, "Shit, they hit me with something." He said, "Because all of a sudden his all of his power dropped out of his vehicle. So in other words, all electricity stopped, his camera stopped, the phone stopped, everything just went black on him." And I mean, people don't know this, but they got what they call these stingrays. Not every unit has them, but some units have them. And what they can do is they send a electromagnetic charge, so much that it overloads the electrical system in your car. It was created in Germany, although they were tested in Germany. It was created in California, but they're doing a testing over in Germany, and they're still testing it out right now. They haven't legalized it or nothing, but these some of these cops got them um, on their vehicles, and the preface is if they see somebody driving erratically or whatever, they can shut the car off before he does any damage or whatever. So check that out. Look it up. It's under the Stingray radar, and they can do that to you. And that's what happened to him. He damned if he didn't get caught. And what tells me that it was actually true is the fact is that he said that no, there were like 10 cop cars behind him, you know, following him. So one of them cars had the unit in it or whatever. And I guess the other 9 were there to witness it and shit. Maybe they're doing some kind of training shit. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he got zapped. And with that, I heard on the freaking broadcast to find. I was trying to find, dude, they're gonna zap you. They're gonna zap you. And George sitting there went, hell, I ain't right all the time, but god dang, I'm getting close, man. Especially some of this shit. Some of this shit I've been saying been coming true, and that scares the fuck out of me. I'm telling you. I'm like, shit, if I'm thinking that shit, who else is thinking that shit? I ain't got no damn college degree or nothing, shit. You know, shit, no. I mean, I ain't got no damn college degree. Hell, I couldn't stay in college, man. God dang, I never could get to class. There's women around there walking back, especially in springtime. And you walk, I sit there on the wall, and next thing you know, the goddamn class is over. And I'm like, shit. And then it's like, if class is over, well, I said, need a beer. Let's go get a beer. That fucked my whole day up. Got your M days and your T days. Okay? Shit, I didn't have no days. Didn't matter to me. Friday, hell no, you ain't seeing me on Friday night at no schoolhouse. All right, so, but anyway, that's what pack. I'm keeping up with what's going on. Trying to best whatever. Right now, I got my eye on this China shit, but just from me, it ain't gonna amount to nothing. There ain't nothing gonna happen. We're just blowing smoke. Kim Jong Un, he ain't got nothing to launch because that damn missile blew up right off of the pad. So I don't think we got nothing to worry about that. I think what we might have to worry about is, or what may solve this shit. I think he's just gonna blow himself up, is what he's gonna fucking do, and then problem solved, right? So anyway, I'm Jimmy Johnson. I was gonna go outside and do my deal out there, but it's raining today. My dog's laid up in the sleep. I got them in the house today. They're all laid up, but I said I got 4 of them, and they'll be around here. Hell, most of the time they're underneath my ass anyway. But now they're in there sleeping because they know what Mama's been in there laying up, so they all laid up with Mama in there. So that's the WolfPack. I'm gonna be doing some more videos. Give me some tips. Give me some ideas. Like I always say, man, this WolfPack. Keep powder dry, keep mama having some good feed on them dogs, and everybody will be all right and take care of them. And open carry, get your weapon. We out of here.